So what an eventful couple days it's been as a Saints Row fan. Volition drops the trailer for the new Saints Row game and the public opinion is outraged. 2 days later, they drop a video showing off gameplay and it's flooded with dislikes. But why? What exactly is Volition / marketing doing wrong here? Why exactly is the public turning their backs on our once beloved video game franchise? Well, I'm here to discuss that today, and it comes down to a couple things. One in which is the big elephant in the room, which I will address first, and that's the characters. I know I made a whole video on this already, so I'll briefly say this. The characters are not resonating with people whatsoever, and I don't blame them. We went from gang members from the slums of Saints Row to college students trying to pay off their student debts. To me, that's just not Saints Row. Okay, so I get that it's a reboot. It's supposed to be a brand new world, brand new lore, brand new universe. But in order to make a successful game, you have to have strong lead characters for people to get invested in what they are playing. To give Volition the benefit of the doubt, I will say this. We haven't seen much of the characters yet, so we can't make our final judgments just yet. Although, from what we've seen so far, it's looking worrisome.
Kevin is shirtless. I don't know why.
But again, to give them the benefit of the doubt, who knows? Maybe down the line in the story, the characters will develop and go through some shit together. Maybe they experience loss, and every act of the game they get progressively more mature and their looks change with it. That's the only way I can see them making these base level looking characters interesting and giving them that well needed depth that a good portion of the old Saints Row characters had. The second misstep of this whole thing has been the marketing. Let me take you back to 2011 for a second. You hop on your computer and ooh, what's this? Saints Row Power trailer? This looks interesting. Let me watch. Oh my god, this is the coolest fucking shit ever. Clubs, money, guns, gangsters, awesome. Fast forward about 3 weeks. Ooh, looky here. Some more gameplay. Look at that. The developer is giving some insight on the game's story while showing off some uninterrupted gameplay. This looks awesome. Fast forward 1 year later in 2012 and it sells 5.5 million copies. A smashing hit. Let me take you back to the present day. So we get a CG trailer just like how we got Power. No problem there. Okay, cool. Obviously the public didn't feel too fondly about it though and voiced their strong opinions in the comments and social media. In fact, some fans actually voiced their constructive criticism rather than hate, and this was Volition's response to that. Yeah, that's not really a good look, especially when your back's against the wall. So he responds saying, if anything, I'm not a hater. I've been defending you guys since people called you a GTA clone, which wasn't true at all. Now it feels like I've wasted my time defending you guys. Volition then goes on to say that they are not backing down from this game. It's new and it's a shock reaction to a reboot like no other. Okay, so Volition is clearly not backing down from this game, which can be somewhat commendable. But keep in mind, the last time a company didn't back down from something, it didn't turn out so well for them. Not to mention, Deep Silver themselves do not have the best track record when it comes to marketing. Take a look at this. Or maybe when they pulled Metro Exodus off Steam 2 months before its release to make it an Epic Game Store exclusive. Oh yeah, and did I mention Saints Row 2022 is an Epic Game Store exclusive? Also, before the game was even revealed, they had this elaborate idea to show off a graffiti wall that would slowly get more filled as the days led up to Gamescom. But the graffiti wall was strongly insinuating that the game was going back to its gritty gangster roots. There's not a doubt in my mind that Volition and Deep Silver didn't know what they were doing when they pulled that. I mean, it was just one big cock tease for the fans. Also, a side note is that Deep Silver recently sent over footage for creators in the collective with the Santo Aleso trailer, footage edited down so it's just the gameplay. But they sent it out with an Adobe error message over the clip. I kid you not, this is actually how it got sent out. It's almost insulting at this point. I feel like they don't care at the moment when in reality it's crunch time. Look, you can sit here and listen to this and think I'm bashing Volition and marketing when in reality I'm just pointing out the facts that need to be said. It's very simple what they need to do and they need to do it ASAP. From my time seeing actual extended gameplay, I noticed this game has potential to be one of the best Saints Rows gameplay wise. They need to have another developer walkthrough gameplay just like Saints Row the 3rd and explain different elements and things you can do in the game. Hell, even Saints Row 4 got one with Jim Boone narrating. You can go over your vast customization options and also get into the story a bit because the community and myself are very confused as to what direction this game will be going. You stated multiple times this game's story will be much more grounded and serious in tone, but from the characters we've seen so far, it seems seriously doubtful. But who knows? We haven't seen much, and that's the thing. We need to see more, and we need to see it ASAP before the game shoots itself in the head. It's already shot itself in both its feet. After Agents of Mayhem's colossal failure failure and Volition's layoffs after those unfortunate events, you must think to yourself that this situation is life and death in terms of Volition as a company. It's time for you to put all the chips on the table and give people a deeper insight of what this game has to offer, because the clock is ticking. Today is the 15-year anniversary of the Saints Row franchise, and there's no better time. And so if you're watching this, Volition, please address what needs to be addressed to the public. There isn't much time left. Until next time, this has been your boy RPG saying peace out.